If you've been following Catherine McBroom on her social medias for quite a while now, you probably know that she's been going through a spiritual journey. Over the last few years, Catherine McBroom has been making tons of posts on her other social media platforms like her Snapchat, where she's being pretty vocal about her spiritual awakening and overall her spiritual journey. And I just have to say that over the last few years, many people have been tired of the stuff she's been preaching on her Snapchat, saying things like she's crazy, and the stuff she's spewing out, especially to her young and impressionable audience, is mostly just nonsense and not safe, such as the instance where she promoted taking her own IUD out. Yeah, all by herself. But Catherine wasn't always like this ever since she started her social media journey. People first started noticing things were up with Catherine 2 years ago when she started opening up about this spiritual journey she's been going through after trying to explain a dream she had to her millions of followers. Due to this dream, she started questioning existence on Earth and had this to say.
Alright guys, so last night I had this crazy dream.
Oh my god, Catherine, look.
I had this crazy dream. I had a dream that I was in space in a building, like floating in space. I had a dream that we couldn't be on the Earth anymore for whatever reason. And I was like in the galaxy and like this person was like driving like the building. So it was the most realistic dream I've ever had in my life. I woke up so weird, feeling really weird. I felt like we weren't meant to be on the Earth anymore. And why did I dream this? This is crazy.
If you guys remember, Catherine also recently got called out for pretty much promoting taking her own IUD out, which had happened in around December of 2021, which was a whole story in and of itself. Of course, people were pretty upset she was promoting something like this when she should have rather just went to a medical professional and had this procedure done, or an OBGYN who would probably do it in a much more safe and professional manner. Not to mention the side effects and implications taking out your IUD yourself can cause. Many users didn't turn a blind eye to this at the time, with many saying things like this and to not follow the path Catherine is going towards, especially because a lot of her actions probably seem to resonate with this spiritual journey she's having. Girl could have tore the out of her cervix or anything. It's even worse that she posted this, which is probably gonna make other people try it. Do not ever take your IUD out yourself. Please do not take out your IUD yourself, especially not if it's because Catherine McBroom told you to. Still can't believe Catherine McBroom removed her own IUD and told her millions of followers that it was the best decision she's made. Not Catherine McBroom influencing girls to remove their contraceptive IUDs at home themselves instead of having it removed by a healthcare professional. That could literally result in someone harming themselves. The McBroom family are an absolute mess. Speaking of downloads, which Catherine McBroom has been talking about a lot recently, last month I came across a live stream titled Catherine McBroom Talking About Taking Ayahuasca, which, if you guys don't know what ayahuasca is, it is pretty much a spiritual drug. And she decided to explain this download she got, which I also didn't know what a download meant, but apparently in the spiritual world it means coming into contact with an influx of knowledge, frequency, or awareness. And Catherine talked live about how she asked the grandmother of this drug, called the ayahuasca drug, what the purpose was of her Ace Family YouTube channel, which is her popular family channel here on the platform. And this is what she had to say.
Mind you, I've done this 6 times in a year, so you can only imagine there's upgrades to this, upgrades. But in my very first ceremony, one of the first downloads I got was, and I'll just tell this story and I was so excited and I was so happy, and I was like, all right, spirit, all right, grandmother ayahuasca, give me what I need to know. And mind you, ayahuasca is 80% of what you need and 20% of what you want. 80% of what you need, 20% of what you want. So I'm in there, I'm all excited, and I know this knowingly, right? Because I had already started my awakening journey, and I've already gone through so much in my life at that point. I was already 30, I had my kids, and I'm searching for more, and I'm sitting there and I'm like getting all these downloads, and that's a whole story in itself. I'll tell it later on. But one of my very, very first downloads, I asked ayahuasca, I go, grandmother ayahuasca, grandmother energy. I go, show me what Ace is. Like, what is Ace, fam? Like, what is Ace? Show me Ace. She shows me the Ace, the spade symbol, right? And then she turns it, and And I'm like, oh yeah, heart. I know. It looks like a heart. And she goes, not exactly. She's like, listen to me. She goes, content is art. Art is healing. Healing is love, and love is God. Everything you see, everything you feel is actually, it's content. Everything is art. Everything you're looking at, your water bottle that you're holding, the phone that you're holding, everything is art. Everything that is art is also healing. Content is healing. What is healing? Healing is love. What is love? Love is God. It is all connected. And I had the biggest aha moment, and I was just like, oh my God, I've been making content for 6 years and I've been healing the world without even realizing it.
So, the other day, Catherine posted something encouraging her millions of followers, and it was really random and out of the blue, to say the least, which she kind of ended up admitting herself, questioning that she may be weird for saying this, but this was a series of posts that she posted to her followers. First, she decided to encourage people to not sleep with their phones by their sides, and then she started encouraging people to do some more things. Most of you don't want to listen, but I'm going to say it again. Don't sleep with your phones in your room or put it on airplane mode. Let your body or mind rest without electromagnetic radiation. Also random, but not. If you have anything blocking your front door of your home, remove it. I'm talking about bicycles, boxes, I don't know, random things that aren't supposed to be there. Clear spaces. Honestly, all spaces, but front door most importantly. And one more thing, but I could keep going. I promise it's important. If your sink has water dripping, please just make the investment to fix it. I know it might not sound like a big deal to a lot of people, but it's causing more problems in your life than you know. And I don't care who thinks I'm crazy. I promise I'm not, or maybe I am, but I'm not. And she ended it off with these last 2 posts, saying, I don't know why some of my posts deleted. Weird, but here, I'll say it again. If you have a piercing that hasn't healed in over 2 years, take it out. It's causing disharmony in your body, and you'll feel a lot better once it's out. OMG, one more thing. A lot of you are probably experiencing a lot of deja vu, sleep paralysis, MSGs in your dreams, etc. Make it a priority to ground yourself. There's many ways to do it, and yes, it does make a difference. Sorry, not sorry that this is weird. Yeah, I definitely want to know what you guys think about the series of posts Catherine has been making on her Snapchat stories. Definitely let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.